never thought I would be the guy that does new car reviews. Plenty of people do it, and do it very well. And my past as a cheap used car dealer has sort of kept me from owning fancy schmancy vehicles like this. But when I was offered a 500 horsepower supercharged Range Rover to drive for a few days, I decided, why not? At first glance, it's pretty easy to see why people pay out the wazoo for these things, since it's just gorgeous. The headlights look like an expensive camera lens, and the body flows while having just the right amount of creases and contours to make this thing look not too chubby. But the interior is what I find to be most impressive. Inside, you won't find a single clip, screw, or any kind of mounting bracketry showing, making me think the whole car is held together by magic. The wizardry keeps going when you start the car. You are immediately greeted by a shifter knob that is very happy to see you, along with a bunch of other knobs waiting to be touched. For some reason I was expecting more buttons, but what few there are seem interesting. We have the same age, sex, language button as the Jaguar Doug reviewed a few months back, along with this button that summons the Avengers to assemble, and this button with an Egyptian hieroglyphic that awakens a little man in your seat to massage you. I guess I'm used to tired old leather in used cars that feels like they stretch out a couple of grandma skins, because the leather in this car feels fantastic. It's like they took the cows to a spa day before slaughtering them. Like past Range Rovers, it has adjustable air ride suspension, but it's kind of unsettling how quickly this system moves. It's actually making me a little seasick. With the interior out of the way, I moved on to the fully electric rear hatch, which sounds like they source the electric motors from the same place that supplies them for 90s toys like a Furby or Tickle Me Elmo. Let's take a look at the business end of this thing now. You know, I once had a Jaguar XJR that had a beautiful supercharger under the hood. I can only imagine... What the hell's this? I don't want a plastic cover telling me it's supercharged. I want to see the supercharger. Where is it? Where is it? While still brooding over the plastic engine cover, I decided to take it for a drive. I wonder what they're hiding under that box that we shouldn't see. Maybe they don't supercharge them and just slap a badge on the back and charge more. No, it's there. It's there. This thing is stupid fast. I can't believe the... Wait, did this thing just stall on me? Oh, no. It's that stupid little start-stop feature that the computer does it to save fuel. After 40 years of Land Rover engineers trying to stop their Range Rovers from stalling all the time, it must have been quite a welcome relief to purposely design them to conk out randomly. Once I discovered this Avengers Assemble button actually stopped this Prius-esque annoyance from happening, and rotated the happy knob to sport mode, I really had a lot of fun. I was pretty smitten with the Range Rover and began researching how much this thing would really cost to own. So if I owned this thing for 10 years and originally purchased it at $110,000, we all know in that time it would depreciate to the same value as a Kia Rio with a salvage title. But there's more to the cost of ownership than that. And this Passport to Service booklet in the owner's manual gives me a clue to the maintenance cost. On the plus side, you only have to change the oil once every year or 16,000 miles, but there's plenty of other work to do. Over the course of 10 years, you'll have to change the cabin air filter and ventilated seat filter 5 times, flush the brake fluid 3 times, flush the brake fluid 3 times, the engine coolant once, replace the spark plugs, drive belt, and supercharger belt, and change the fluid in the transmission, transfer case, and both differentials. I've done some rough calculations, and that adds up to about $6 million in maintenance over the course of 10 years. And that's if nothing else breaks. Did I really just say that? Nothing else breaks? The maintenance booklet also says that if any warning lights are illuminated, I am supposed to have it interrogated by the IDS or SDD and report the findings. So would I own a Range Rover like this for 10 years? No, but I would own 3 of them in that time, trading one in for another so I don't have to deal with any problems. And isn't that what every automaker wants?